Marcus fucking Rashford. What a cameo from the Man United teenager. Came off the bench to change what was a very slow, very frustrating game for Manchester United. He blew Hull's defence away. Fair play to Wayne Rooney. We'll get into him later on. He had a shit performance, but I want to talk about Marcus Rashford a bit more because he has not played a minute of football for Man United this season. People are going, you know, is Rashford, is he going to get used by Mourinho? Mourinho hates kids. Mourinho's not going to play him. He comes off the bench for one of the most accomplished cameos you will ever see from a Man United teenager. Came on, changed the game completely. Ran at Hull's defence with the ball at his feet with confidence. Something that Martial is lacking. Again, we'll get into that later on. But I'm too busy talking about Rashford. That was just fantastic. He's got everybody buzzing, everybody off their seats, and why not? You know, it was such a blow-away season for him last year that you question whether he could do it again this year. He came on for England in the Euro 2016 and instantly looked like our best player. He came on for Man United today and he instantly looked like our best player. He is no flash in the pan. That was a quality goal, and that was a very Man United end to the game. We were throwing balls into the box. We were throwing players forward. We weren't settling for the 0-0. We were going for that win, and we got the win. Under Louis van Gaal, he would have come back and said, I was very pleased with my players. Yes, 0-0, accomplished performance. But that was not United. But this is United. This is what we want to see from Jose Mourinho, and this is why fans are getting excited about this season. Let's talk about the game in general. Hull, to their credit, performed very, very well. An excellent defensive performance, but Man United kept battering on that door, and we broke it down. Thanks to you, Marcus Rashford. Wayne Rooney in general was absolutely fucking awful. Anybody else who disagrees with me, I'd love to know your reasons why. I think he gave the ball away about 697 times, to be precise. In the opposite, Eric Bailly was phenomenal. His timing is just unbelievable. He keeps getting that. The amount of times he won the ball back on the halfway line was just nothing short of superb. And yes, you can question whether he might get caught out with that at some point this season, but he didn't get caught out once today in a pitch which was very, very tough, raining, hard conditions. His timing was phenomenal. And Daley Blind alongside him, it was like salt and pepper. They just complement each other so, so well. It's going to be very difficult for Chris Smalling to get back into this team. Let me know whether you think Smalling should come straight back in or Blind should carry on playing alongside Bailey. I think Fellaini looked like his old Fellaini in the first half. I think he was very ill-disciplined, but he improved in the second, to his credit. But that's pretty much because he was not in the game. He didn't play at all because he was scared of getting that second yellow card. I was a bit surprised that he didn't take him off for Herrera. Who else do we talk about? Ibrahimovic, he was a little bit wet. His football was a bit wet. He wasn't the Ibrahimovic that we've seen in the last few games, but we won 1-0. And all we need to talk about is Marcus Rashford and the overall general performance of Man United, because I think we just kept knocking and banging on that door. We weren't settling for that 0-0. We weren't going to go away from Hull with a point that we didn't want that. And you saw it in how the players were playing. Luke Shaw, again, incredible. I don't know how he missed a year of football and is playing this well, but he is. Antonio Valencia as well, man reborn at right back. Still, there's a shitload of positives to take from that game. I'm not sure you can take any negatives away apart from the fact that Wayne Rooney somehow survived Martial's substitution and Matip's substitution. He must have some serious gossip on Jose Mourinho and Louis van Gaal, because somehow he keeps his place in the team. Yes, he made that assist at the end of the game, but that does not take away from the fact that Rooney had a shit performance. And it needs to be talked about because Paul Scholes and Rio Ferdinand at halftime on BT Sport, they ignored it. You can't ignore this anymore. But what you definitely can't ignore is Marcus Rashford, because I think he's just played himself into a starting position in the team. I'd love for somebody to argue otherwise. Mkhitaryan and Rashford came on and changed that game for Man United. We were very static until that point. When they came in, we injected it with pace and we looked superb. And, you know, it bodes well for the future because what you want to see from the United side is just attack, attack, attack until the last minute. And we did that. And we got a winner in Fergie time. Now it's Mourinho time. And I'm buzzing, as you can tell. You're buzzing. 1-0, 9 points, 3 wins out of 3 at the start of the season. Everything is looking Millhouse right now for Man United. And who have we got next? Man City. Pep Guardiola versus Jose Mourinho. Ibrahimovic against Aguero. Pogba against Yaya. It's going to be the biggest derby that we've had in history. But going back to the whole game, I want to talk about Rashford a bit more because he's seriously got me excited. He hadn't played a minute of football up until that point this season. And to come on and play so well, it's just a testament to how good this kid is. And everybody's saying Mourinho won't play the kids. Mourinho won't do this or that. This is fucking Man United. Mourinho will play the kids because the kids are good enough. And we've got Fosu Mensah who's going to come back as well. Can't wait to see him. But let me know your thoughts on the game because I've been ranting and raving in a good way. Don't like a negative rant, like a good rant. But leave your comments below as always. Drop a like on the video and subscribe to United People's TV. And we'll see you after the international break. It's a bit shit we've got to wait 2 weeks for the Man City game, but we've set ourselves up for it perfectly. So let me know your comments below as always. As I said, subscribe to United People's TV.